Alright guys, welcome back. This is the actual part 21 of the Final Fantasy VI Advanced stream. I said the last one was, that's because I still don't know how to count thanks to another archiving save snafu. The last part was actually part 20. Well, that information would have been all sorts of helpful, I don't know how long ago. He's pretty much referring to Rama, Kiteseath, Siren, and Kieran, the first four espers you obtained. Or was it Kieran? Yeah, Kieran. But anyway, moving along. As I mentioned, I had a bit of a small archive snafu when I was numbering. The last part was actually part 20, and the one before that was part 19. But now we're on part 21, so let's carry on from where we were. So we just went to Nakia after a nice little chocobo ride. So let's take the ferry to South Figaro. Oh, except that we can't because the ship belongs to the Crimson Robber, so... They sound like a bunch of pirates. Well, let's check the pub. Maybe they're hanging out and having a drink. Gerad. Okay, well, let's see if we can go have a chat with this Gerad. This fellow looks suspicious. And thus the masquerade was broken. Sneak, sneak, sneak. I wonder who that could be. Well, they left town, and this is the only place they could have gone to. Oh yeah, right. Like, we're really gonna do that. Alright, so now we are now in the world of ruin. So at this point, every treasure that would have changed has changed and will not change again. So if you haven't picked up anything yet, now's the time to go raiding every chest that you missed earlier. And there's some pretty nice stuff in the world of ruin for waiting this long. For example, explosions in high ethers cannot be purchased in stores. Explosions are full heals, high ethers are, or high ethers give a large amount of MP healing. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Well, crap. Good thing I saved. Now, when you die in Final Fantasy VI, I don't suppose I mentioned this earlier, but you don't actually go back to the title screen. It takes you back to the last place you saved. You keep all of your experience that you gained up to that point that you got eliminated, but it resets the story back to the save spot. And it also, basically what it does is it resets the story back to the save spot. You keep all your experience, but you lose all your gil and any items that you may have obtained. So basically now we just have to go back through that dungeon again. See, Siegfried's back. And by the way, if you actually do just sit there and wait, nothing happens. You can sit there and wait for like 3 days on end, and Siegfried will never come back. Damn it, save him. Alright. Now it takes quite a while to get lockback before, or it'll be quite a while before we can get lockbacks. So you don't expect to be able to steal from enemies for a while. Nah. Alright, so let's try this again. This time with less getting confused and dying. Now, there's a bit of time before the boss fight in this. We've actually got a whole nother dungeon to go through. Oh, actually, we want to go this way. Now, what this also means is that the healing spring that this used to be has been disabled. And also, you can no longer exit through the south. It's just a dead end. See? And also the healing spring's disabled. We have to wait for the turtle to make its way across so we can use it as a stepping stone. There are no treasures in here. Well, actually, I think in this room... Yeah, in this room there's a treasure. You can go all the way up top, and there'll be a treasure up there that you can pick up. Well, that's bothersome. Try it again. Or Siegfried just jacks it from you. Never mind. There are way too many encounters in this area. All right. And now we actually go down into the engine area. Now this is a live enemy location. There are enemies in this area, and there are random encounters in this area. And keep in mind, there is no save point except outside the dungeon. So make sure that you keep alive. But there are a whole bunch of items that you want to grab while you have the chance. Now, the Royal Crown is actually one of the better helmets in the game, at least early on, or at least early on in the World of Ruin, but only Edgar and Sabin can wear it, but it gives them some very nice stats, or stat boosts. Alright, now get ready for an incredibly annoying boss, right after this random encounter. Okay, so before you go through that door, make sure to heal up. Let's see. We're going to be getting Edgar back for this fight. Keep in mind, Edgar has no equipment on, but you do have all of his tools back, which is good, because the tentacles all have different weaknesses. One's weak to fire, one's weak to ice, one's weak to poison, or one's weak to, I think, water, and the last one's weak to lightning. But also, one of them absorbs fire. That lower right one. So the goal right now is to kill all of them, except for that lower right one. Because they like to leech health while they have a character grabbed. And any one of the four can grab a character. What is that one weak to? Had to keep those two alive. Like I said, these guys are really annoying. Oh, of course he doesn't have it. And then that happened. Finally. Alright, so let's get everybody healed up because we're not out of here yet. There's still enemies lurking about. And Edgar needs to get some equipment set up. Though there is actually still something we can get in here, even though they've already looted it. by talking to the statue, we get the Soul Saber, which is a drain sword, I believe. Let me see here real quick. There it is. Yeah. So it randomly kills an enemy, and it drains the MP from the enemies that it hits. It's kind of useful. Just don't use it on undead, because otherwise they will steal the MP from you instead. But anyway, we're pretty much done here, so let's get out of here. Alright, we've rescued Figaro Castle. Yay! And we rescued another member of the Fellowship. Yay! So let's go to Koholingen, because there's nothing left for us to do on this island. All right. The World of Ruin has a much higher encounter rate than the World of Balance does, as you can see. Alright, so let's see what's going on in Kohlingen. Hey, it's Setzer! He is really easy to convince. So let's go get a new airship. Sounds like cyan. Well, we've got 2 clues to go on now. But that is for the next part. So we're going to drop off the save here, and I'll be back in a few minutes. See you, or stay tuned.